Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal fans excited for £45 million transfer amid England decision, and then we're going to look at Arsenal chief Edu has planned to solve Martin Odegaard transfer problem with Lucas Torreira. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal fans excited for £45 million transfer amid England decision. So the reports are stating that Arsenal news includes fan reaction to Ben White linked with a £45 million summer transfer to the Emirates Stadium being left out of the England squad to face Scotland. Arsenal fans had a brilliant transfer theory surrounding Ben White following Gareth Southgate's surprising decision for England's goalless draw with Scotland at Euro 2020. The Brighton and Hove Albion defender has emerged as the Gunners' main transfer target, with David Luiz moving on when his contract officially ends later this month. And this week, Arsenal's interest in Ben White has developed into a concrete offer. Despite having a £40 million bid rejected by the Seagulls, it is understood that a decision has been made to return with the second offer, likely to be around the £45 million mark, in order to secure Ben White's signature relatively quickly. It remains to be seen if that would be enough to reach an agreement with Brighton, but some Arsenal fans have jokingly suggested that a deal could be closed. Ben White, along with the Gunners' wonderkid Bukayo Saka and Manchester City fullback Kyle Walker, were left out of England's matchday squad against Scotland on Friday night, as per Gareth Southgate's decision. Whilst the 23-year-old was not involved in the Euro 2020 clash, he was spotted at Wembley Stadium before kick-off. However, there was a theory amongst some Arsenal fans that the reason for Ben White's absence was because he was busy finalising his £45 million transfer. From bringing at London Colney to Bukayo Saka presenting him with his contract, there are a number of brilliant theories doing these rounds on social media. Some of you guys have stated that Ben White is warming up for Arsenal versus Hibernian. Another one of you guys has said that breaking news, Ben White on his way to Arsenal for his medical and Bukayo going with him so he won't be lonely. Another one of you guys has said that Arsenal players Ben White and Bukayo Saka have been unfairly dropped by Southgate. Another one of you guys has said that Bukayo Saka and Ben White heading back together. And finally, one of you guys has stated that breaking news, Bukayo Saka has been at London Colney today showing Ben White around. That's to why they are not involved today. More news to follow. So it looks like Ben White is someone that is very close to joining the Gunners, because a £40 million was rejected by Brighton when Arsenal made that sort of offer for Ben White, and Brighton wanted something around £50 million for Ben White. But when it comes to Arsenal, that £45 million transfer with a couple of add-ons will be something that Brighton will make that offer to accept, because Ben White for me is a decent signing in my opinion. If Arsenal wants to go for young players, we were previously discussing about Stan Kroenke allowing Arsenal to have that £250 million summer spending spree. So we don't know where that £250 million is coming from. Is it coming from his own pockets, or is it another loan where he gets all this money from? So we have to wait and see. But when it comes to Ben White, he's someone that could be that long-term replacement to David Luiz and could be a decent signing for Arsenal. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal chief Edu has planned to solve Martin Odegaard transfer problem with Lucas Torreira. So the reports are stating that Arsenal will be looking to replace Martin Odegaard ahead of next season. Arsenal director Edu will look to benefit from Lazio's interest in Lucas Torreira by pushing to include Joaquin Correa in a swap deal for the Uruguayan midfielder, according to reports. The Gunners look set to lose Lucas Torreira this summer, with the 25-year-old nearly never really settling in at the Emirates Stadium since joining the club in 2018. He spent the entirety of last season on loan with Atletico Madrid, making 26 appearances in all competitions for the newly crowned La Liga champions. Lucas Torreira is set to return to London ahead of the new campaign, but is not expected to stay for too long amid the ongoing speculation regarding his immediate future. Also reportedly looking to raise transfer funds through player sales this summer, and the midfielder appears to be one of several Gunners on the shopping block. It seems as though his final contribution could be to help seal a permanent replacement for Martin Odegaard by moving the other way in a deal for Lazio playmaker Correa, according to Sky Sport Italia. It is claimed that Arsenal are keen on a move for the 26-year-old, who is equally as comfortable when deployed out wide as he is in the number 10 role. However, the report also states that the 13-time England champions have only launched inquiries at this stage, with any formal offers yet to be tabled. Arsenal have been on the lookout for a creative outlet since Martin Odegaard's departure at the end of his loan spell last month. The Real Madrid man was quickly identified as a priority target by Edu and Mikel Arteta, who have been exploring their options with regards to a permanent move for his services. However, the likelihood of a summer switch appears to have been dashed by Carlo Ancelotti's return to the Bernabeu, with the 62-year-old eager to give Martin Odegaard an opportunity to prove himself in the Spanish capital. Also have been pursuing other targets as a result, with Edu coming particularly close to the signing of Emiliano Buendia from Norwich City before the player ultimately decided to join Aston Villa. The Gunners are now set to have their sights set on Correa and will aim to haggle him into any deal that sees Lucas Torreira join Lazio. He played 38 matches in all competitions for the Rome club this season, chipping in with 11 goals and another 6 assists to earn a place in the Argentina squad for this year's Copa America in Brazil. Correa will not be Arsenal's only target this summer, with Mikel Arteta planning a large-scale overhaul of the playing squad in order to build on this season's 8th place finish. The Spaniard previously spoke of his desire to lead a fruitful transfer window over the coming weeks and months, but stressed that any signings will need to be compatible with his vision for the club. "We don't know yet because we have so many things to do," Mikel Arteta told reporters in March when quizzed on his plans for the summer. "We have people on loan, people finishing contracts. There has been a lot going on in the last 2 transfer windows. The amount of things that had to be done was probably unprecedented, and it will be again in the summer. We are trying to put a plan together to see the resources that we have, how much we want to improve, how we're going to do it, and at what cost. There are so many factors. It's just not one thing or a financial amount. So we have to wait and see how this Joaquin Correa and Lucas Torreira transfer swap deal pans out, but it looks like Joaquin Correa could be that Martin Odegaard alternative, so we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup poster using the special link I have put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 20 likes. Also, subscribe for more daily Arsenal news videos and click one of the latest videos on the screen, and I'll see you there.